Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of
I don't even know what you just said.
This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
That shit in my ear. Huh? Where is it?
San Diego, Tyson.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. He comes with the straight right hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. This is where his opponent could use a construction hard hat. If Mike Tyson's ruined with that. Did you see that? Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
1, 2, 3.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Good combination by Isaac Frost right there, the jab and then the straight hand. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Isaac Frost's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
What?
Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. You think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin, but the shorter man.
Big shot, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
It ain't on this.
Now he has to get up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm trying to play this motherfucker.
Mike Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. Fires right back at him. Tyson's plan may be to have more urgency at this point because that cut of his just has blood streaming all over him.
Well, there's 3 sides that can be affected. He can be affected himself by seeing him.
And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. Tyson's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Mike Tyson's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Oh, what an uppercut. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Tyson with a powerful left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives the left. Tyson's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Very accurate with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. And that's the end of round 2. Tyson's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Move your head.
I like this. He's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Mike Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. There you go. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. Tyson's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Halfway through this round here. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Frost showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good block. Right to the head with that right. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Round number 4 underway. Isaac Frost only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's slugging style is really paying off here, Teddy. We're in the middle rounds of these fights, and it's clear to me who's controlling this.
Yeah, well, the reason it's clear to you is he's got the fight in the quarters, in the dimensions he wants it, in nice and tight.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A little head hunting with the right. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Frost at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Isaac Frost's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why.
Isaac Frost looks like a big bear in the woods who's been shot. He's stumbling around. He'd be well served to just grab on. A solid left hand by Mike Tyson. comes right back with some offense of his own. How about that exchange? And he just turns that hook up top, and he is not in good shape. And yet another big shot comes in. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown.
Now get your ass up, man.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You got more money coming, so. You got more money
Isaac
coming, so.
Frost just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Let's move! Isaac Frost got to find a way to switch things up here, Teddy. He's a brawler, but these middle rounds are proving that that's not the way to go here.
No, but he doesn't go any other way.
You a fucking bitch, nigga. Don't quit. Knew your ass was finished, ho.
Keep moving.
Lil D still in the shower. You be